Insensitive podcast, formerly the Insensitive podcast. Jared, would you like to take it away?
We got me and Matthew,
Hello.
and then we got my brother from another mother, actually from another mother, and then later adopted me. This is my Mexican brother. I'm white as fuck. Josh.
Yeet.
Yeah,
Nice.
just eat it on all you fucks. Anyways, we're about to dive into episode 2. So, what have you guys been up to this week? What's new with y'all?
Working like a chump, as usual.
Yeah, doing your
Yeah.
architect.
Yep.
Oh, my architect stuff.
Yep. Building schools.
Building schools. Holy shit.
They should not have you do that.
Probably not, but
They shouldn't have me do it either. I'm not saying that. I would kill those kids. I would fucking kill them.
There's already people doing that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess we'll dive right into that topic then. That was gonna be later on. So, school shootings are happening a fuck ton. They kind of disappeared for a little bit. They pop back up. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. What the fuck?
Always in threes.
I'm telling you, it's the damn video games.
It's not the video games.
It's the fucking video games. They're ruining
It's not the
our
video
youth.
games.
They're fucking
actually-
our kids over.
It's not.
Actually,
There's
not
video
even-
games everywhere.
Hold on. I gotta make the one joke. All these kids playing video games are going for their tactical nuke. They just keep on falling short. There we go. It's made every shooting. I made it this one.
Jesus.
I mean, it is crazy. I mean, when I was at the gym today, I was sitting there and I stopped and I was looking at the TV and it said another one died today, up to 22 fucking people for the El Paso shooting, I believe one it was. I just thought that was fucking nuts.
Hey, you know who succeeded in the kill streak? The
I
Vegas
do.
shooting.
Yeah. Man, that one was fucked up too. That one was
Yeah.
really fucked up. I mean, they are all really fucked up.
Yeah, there's not a single one that's not fucked up, but you know what?
Well, I disagree.
I was having a conversation today.
Synagogue, take it out.
Jesus.
Which one was that? I'm a Jew. Fuck off.
That's fine. Yeah, totally. I would argue. Yeah, you do you.
You act like I say it and mean it. I speak things into action. I say things and they happen. No, and then there was the Walmart shooting, and what was I didn't hear about the other one, honestly.
There was one like in Ohio, I believe. But I didn't hear anything on it.
I did hear about that. Yeah, I did hear about that. That fucking that's crazy.
I mean, I don't know. This is a topic that keeps coming up everywhere.
Yeah.
It has like lulls. Like I think it was last summer.
Everywhere minus where guns are banned.
Jesus.
Shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's not even the
We don't
problem.
have problems.
I heard someone today talking to somebody else saying, "Oh, it's because all the video games are made here, and that's why it's so violent." Blah, 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 blah. And I was like,
Yeah.
most of these video games, the most violent ones, like Mortal Kombat, are made in Japan.
No, man.
There's no
fucking
gun
play,
violence
play
there.
hatred. Play hatred. Well, I don't know what the actual rule on guns is in Japan. And I do know though that in China, like they don't. I believe that they don't really allow guns.
Well, they don't allow
they
anything
have
in China.
Crazy.
Kids jumping
Pull
off
your
roofs.
horses. Hey, pull the horses in. Calm the fuck down. They had a fucking stabbing I heard about where like fucking 22 people ran through a fucking school with a knife or something like
In
that.
China?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Like, no matter what, if people want to hurt people,
They'll find a way.
They should fucking shoot themselves in their head, but if they don't, they will find a way.
Well, that's the thing too. Like, there's no guns in Britain, and what was it? Like
They
last
have
summer,
high
someone threw fucking acid on a bunch of people's
acid
faces.
throwing, stabbings, yeah, cars running through crowds, or was that was where was that? Was that France?
That's just Mustangs, bro.
That's just what they do.
You know what? I encourage it. I encourage it if it's Antifa. Antifa, fucking plow through those fuckers. I love those videos. I will sit on YouTube for as long as until I run out of videos. Honestly, there's no set time. I just wait on new ones to come out, and then I go back through, and I go, heck,
Was it Tennessee just passed a law a couple months ago about if
yeah,
there's
if there's people
protesters on the
blocking the
road, yeah,
roadway,
you can
vroom
fucking plow
vroom,
through them.
get out my car. Yeah,
Hey, you gotta solve a problem.
you know, you do what you can.
Elitist, elitist.
And dude, I hope I never somebody crossing the highway.
Oh yeah, don't ever put me in that situation because I'll just fucking gun it.
Do not. Look, I don't want to shoot innocent people or do mass shootings.
Hell no.
But if I got somebody blocking me from work or just crossing the road, they might not be blocking me. I might gas it. I don't know.
If you're standing in the middle of a highway,
I didn't
you
see him.
may deserve to be run over. I don't
was
know.
too intoxicated. What do you want me to say?
Honestly,
What? I shouldn't have been drinking and driving? Fuck off.
DWIs don't apply to me.
Yeah.
I'm not
Fuck
drinking and
you.
driving.
Fuck
I'm
you.
driving while I'm drinking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the other way. God damn it.
Fuck you, officer.
This is.
What do you mean I'm going to
inconvenience
jail? I didn't do anything wrong.
I'm the victim here, officer.
But back to it. I do think it's kind of. I mean, it always falls back on video games. But if that's based on the fact of kids playing these video games, it also goes back to the fact there's R-rated movies. It's the same thing as seeing an R-rated movie is the same thing as going to fucking play a mature rated title. And there's not many adult rated titles anymore. The last one that came out is fucking Hatred, and that game is rough because that game is about shooting up a fucking neighborhood.
Yeah.
But graphics are great. It's done really well. It's a
No
good
Russian.
game about a fucked up subject. But Hatred tops No Russian. I mean, that game was still mature rated. This was adult, and it's banned in like countries and shit.
Jeez.
But it's just crazy because you can go see an R-rated movie. You can buy a mature rated title. Same things are required: ID or a parent to approve. So why is there not issues with people going to see R-rated movies, or why are people not asking? You know what? I don't see an issue if they fucking you had to be 18 to buy a game. It doesn't matter if a fucking parent's with you. Because I went in when I was younger. I went into GameStop and I was like, I want that motherfucking Jaws Unleashed right there. And they pull it down, and I'm like, here's 50 smackaroos. I had to mow the lawn
Yeah,
4
but
fucking times.
it's not like that anymore. Like I used to get ID'd for video games a couple years ago.
Oh, I used to. I mean, there's a few times where people are like, fuck it. Because they know you're just going to go out to the car and get your mom or dad.
Yeah.
But yeah, you shouldn't feel like you almost shouldn't be able to sell those to kids. But then again, the same thing's going to happen to where if a kid wants a game, or if parents wisen up because of the tighter restrictions, unlikely. Parents are fucking stupid most of the time.
Yeah. But at the end of the
That
day, it's just a video game. Like the violent
is.
kids, it's their parents that are the fucking issue.
Oh yeah, no,
Or
parenting
lack
is the issue,
thereof.
but the argument for it is stupid because there's no argument against R-rated titles, mature-rated TV shows, because kids' parents have HBO unless they have it channel blocked, which I don't know, but anybody who fucking bothers to do that anymore. My friend's got kids.
My
It's a
friend's
stupid
black.
argument. Yeah, that's you, sir. That's you. My auntie's boyfriend's daughter's friend is black.
I got a
Oh,
colored
wow,
TV.
you're
It's
really
fine.
progressive. Yeah, yeah. Look, man, my iPhone's black.
I read in black and white. It's okay.
Granted, they were all out of colors, and I had no choice, but still. Yeah, I just think the whole argument's stupid. But I do think, to an extent, there should be tighter restrictions on these games because these kids shouldn't be playing these fucking titles until they are older. Like, and you don't need to be throwing your kid in front of a fucking TV and going, "Hey, here's Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's
Well,
Red
I
Dead
mean,
Redemption.
I
Here's
remember playing San Andreas when I was like 13 and
Yeah,
just
me too,
killing
and we're
hookers.
fucked up. I mean, I'm not saying we're shooting schools fucked up, but we're
Yeah.
fucked up.
I can say for sure, like on my end, my mom was like definitely against me playing Grand Theft Auto for sure.
Oh,
Like
mine
I could
too.
only
Oh,
play
yeah.
it when I was at my dad's house.
I
Was it
could.
the third Fallout? Was it New Vegas?
No, it was
No.
Fallout 3, then New Vegas.
Okay. Well, Fallout 3 when it first came out, my uncle bought it for me. And my mother's like, "What is that? It's rated M." She didn't even look at what the game was. She just goes, "Oh,
Yeah,
it's rated M. He can't play that." She took it from me. I was like
yeah.
15.
See, my dad was fairly cool with me playing mature rated titles. Like, I grew up on watching him play Tomb Raider, Mario, Sonic, of course. And as I got older, once I hit like 14, he started letting me get some mature rated titles, but he would always, I played some at 12, I'm not going to lie, but he would
Yeah.
always look at what it was rated mature for and form an opinion off of it or look up the game. Grand Theft Auto, I wasn't able to I was so scared of my fucking dad when I was young that he goes, "Can't play GTA." I go, "Okay, yes, sir." And then I would go to my cousin's house, and then this doesn't really follow my point, but he would have GTA 3, and I literally just drove around. I didn't fuck hookers. I drove around and ran over people.
That was a
He
good
wanted
young
to
I didn't fuck
drive.
boy.
hookers. I just ran people over with the car.
Look, man. Well, he's like, "There's sex, there's drugs," and I'm like, "I'm not even gonna play the fucking story. I just want to drive around, run people over." He's like, "I can shoot up the town." I was like, "I just fucking like driving in this game, man." Legitimately, I just wanted to drive the fucking cars.
Yeah.
And until I was 17. When I was 17, I was like, "Come on, Dad, GTA 4." And I had played them all in brief like sittings at other people's houses. But until I was 17, I couldn't play it or own it. I got GTA 4 with all the DLC, and I was like, I'm not gonna play the story. I just want to play online with friends. I fucking got that, and at that point, I was lying. I ran through that fucking story. It was great. Alligator Tony, yes. Uh, but then there was other games. Jaws Unleashed. He let me get, which that one shocked me a little bit because I think that came out, and I was could be wrong. I think I was like 12, and you're a shark that swims around this vast open world and eats whatever the fuck it wants. People, destroys boats, goes on the beach, eats people, whales.
Yeah.
You get bigger.
Well, I mean, there's
And like,
games on the App Store that you don't even have to like. They're free. That are the
oh
exact
yeah,
same thing. So
oh yeah,
anyone can play these things.
yeah. Well then, like Jaws, you could fucking target which part of their body you wanted to bite, and then you shake
Yeah.
the right
True.
analog left and right, and it would like cut off their body.
Eviscerate their
Yeah,
limbs. Yeah.
if you fucking took their head off while they're underwater, it fucking shot them to the surface. And I did that a lot. Let me tell you, a lot.
Yeah.
But then I wasn't able to play a lot of other stuff because my dad said no. So, I mean, it's just kind of it does fall on the parents, and I don't even believe that's the reason for the shootings. But there should be tighter restrictions.
Yeah.
Mainly because I'm tired of running into fucking kids on Siege, but that's besides the point.
That's a whole nother animal.
Yeah. But on the topic of
Your
Siege,
mom.
yeah, yeah, I was like, what the fuck was that? But now I get it. They can't tell you how many times I get that shit on Siege. Or they just don't have push to talk on, and you just fucking hear them talking and banter in the background.
Yeah.
And it's just I get my fucking gun, I trace their IP, I show up to their door, ring the doorbell, blow my fucking brains out all over them. I'm not there to kill them. I just want them to suffer the rest of their life.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Want to learn
Just
with
like
the
us.
emotional scar.
Yeah, I'm really gonna fuck your kid up.
It's gonna be
PTSD.
interesting with the new Call of Duty coming out, seeing how like all that. Because I remember playing, Modern Warfare on
Yeah,
PlayStation when it first came out, and that was it. Like,
two. It was two, right? With
yeah,
the Russian.
yeah,
I think two.
and
Yeah.
it was just like left and right, just kids talking crap about each other's moms.
Oh, you're talking about the multiplayer days.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
dude. Yeah,
That's
I
the
had
only
to mute
reason I would
everybody
play
in the
that
fucking
game.
lobby. But at the same time, I was one of those kids, but I also didn't talk. I would mute myself. I just wanted to play the game. That's it. I wasn't
Yeah,
the annoying kid in the chat. I wouldn't mouth off. I just wanted to play the game.
yeah,
That was me during Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
That was
Do you
my
guys
tryhard
remember
days.
when Modern Warfare 2 came out? And this kind of briefly goes back to the last subject, but when you get the warning when you launch the game and it goes, there is what did it say? Sensitive content
yeah,
in this game. Do you wish to skip over this or play through it or whatever? You click play through it. And then you get to know Russian and you step out of that elevator and you're trying to figure out what the fuck's going on, and then you see them start unloading. I was young and my jaw hit the fucking floor. I was
Oh,
like, this makes me uncomfortable.
maybe I messed
Like,
up because the second they started
yeah,
unloading, I'm like, oh, this is the mission. And they started
dude,
gunning
this is
people down.
great.
No, it's
Well,
just like
just
it's a
pull the
game.
He
trigger.
got through the
Shoot
airport.
again.
He goes, restart. No, I mean,
Shoot again.
it is just a game, but at the same time, like the idea of it is a fucked. It felt very real, and dude, I love that game. That mission is awesome. It's to evoke a certain feeling, so you feel terrible. You're not supposed to feel good there.
Yeah. Well, you complete the mission.
Yeah, okay,
Well,
man.
I don't know. You can have
You
That's the
get it.
next
It's
scroll
you get
shooter.
an
ha-
you get the
Yeah,
achievement. I don't.
you guys, good job. You did it.
Yeah,
like
you get the no
honestly, like
Russian achievement.
somebody could have like a serious like power trip, like playing that mission. Like maybe that's their only way of like venting. So
That's
it's
kind of
just
well.
like,
That's like my virtual reality for my PC, my Oculus Rift. Yes, don't
mm,
forget it. I got Gorn for it, and it's a very cartoony game, but you have to like actually swing hard as fuck. It's real physics based. So like you want to beat some, it's an arena combat. It's like gladiator style things. You have different cartoony challengers coming to you, and you can beat their fucking head in. You can pick a rock up off the ground, beat their fucking head in, rip their arms off, rip their head off, stab them, chop their arms off, cut them in half, whatever the fuck you want to do, really. And it's a fun stress releaser because I really have to fucking put my might into it when I'm doing it. And when I come out of it, I'm not an angry person.
now let me ask you this.
Have I killed people? Two.
No, that's not the question, but
Oh, ignore
good to know.
that.
I'll just
No
bleep
need.
it out, Jared.
Thanks, appreciate that.
I got you. I'm not gonna bleep it out.
He totally didn't say two.
I'd like. Have I killed people? Bleep. When I say the number.
We don't
Oh,
know if he said a cuss word there or if he gave us a
no.
number.
Have I killed people? Fuck yeah. But what I'm interested in seeing with this new Call of Duty is there was an article I read, and it was about how it's worse than No Russian. The whole game is worse than No Russian. It's going to be fucking sensitive, hard to watch. Like,
I
and
believe it.
I'm excited because I love controversy. But yeah, I'm excited to check that out, and I want to see like what they're planning to do to make it worse. I'm very curious about the campaign. Now, on the subject of the multiplayer, I'm gonna be honest, Call of Duty's fucked us hard in the past. I feel like they're gonna treat us right this time. Probably won't, but I like to think so. I am so excited about this new COD
I
after
mean,
seeing the multiplayer.
yeah, that multiplayer trailer was really good. It brought back like flashbacks of playing a long time
Modern
ago.
Warfare. Yeah, yeah.
I was like, ooh,
Did y'all see
Rust.
the tournament that happened recently on the new Modern Warfare thing?
Now I just
Uh,
watched the reveal for the multiplayer, like the little trailer they put out. It
So
was
there's actual gameplay footage of like multiple different game modes. There's a new game mode that they're bringing out. It's a 2v2.
I
oh,
saw that one. I did see
the
that.
like super. It's like 30 seconds or whatever. What's it called? Like
It's
dogfight or gunfight?
I can't remember the name of it, but I just remember that the way it's set up is every round you get a randomized class. You play the round through, and it's you and another person. It's essentially like cage match on Modern Warfare Remastered, but just as like a 2v2 instead. Uh,
Yeah, I when I saw it, it kind of reminded me almost of. It reminds me of Siege, really, without the leaning in 2v2.
yeah.
And no, it's Call of Duty is kind of becoming Siege, and in certain aspects,
Mhm.
and it's kind of funny now that they're changing because they've went so far the other fucking way, and now they're about to piss off the whole other group of COD fans that did still like Black Ops. 5 of them. That's fine though. Fuck the 5. It's kind of to me, it kind of feels cheap, but at the same time, I've fucking loved Siege, so I'm really excited to play Call of Duty like Siege.
See
Like,
Yeah.
the interesting thing for me in this whole conversation is the fact of like I feel like you associate it with Siege because you are so like heavily involved with Siege. Like for me, I
well,
look at this new Call of Duty and I see Battlefield. Like,
No, I do see Battlefield with certain game modes. Like they have the 100-person game mode, right?
I think so. I think there's some
It's not
sort
a
of game
battle
where like,
royale, but
yeah,
yeah,
it's just like a big ground war essentially.
yeah,
Um, but like I don't know, like just watching the gameplay and the fluidity of like how everything looked, it was just real crisp. Like there wasn't anything about the gameplay that was like, oh, this is gonna be super fucking laggy whenever I play like online multiplayer. It looks like
yeah.
it's actually gonna be like a really like
Steady,
fluid
constant.
experience, just like
Yeah,
how Battlefield is. Just I don't know. It just looked like the graphics got turned up. The
that's my main
gameplay is a
thing.
lot smoother.
I'm excited about is it looks like they finally changed their engine and the graphics look better, a lot fucking better,
Yeah, for sure.
a lot. And gunplay looks good. I mean, it all looks good. It's not the first time they've made COD look good and it was shit though. So hopefully that won't be the case. But yeah, dude, I mean, I got the fucking expensive, what was it, 100, I didn't get the fucking Juggernog edition or whatever it was they had, the loot chest
Mhm.
at Borderlands, the zombie chest. I got the one with the season pass and all the extra content. Same one I got you, and it just doesn't. Apparently, you can't play with people who have another edition on you on PC. So for me, George, and you, whenever George has hopped on, servers have been dead.
Mhm.
Fucking zombies has sucked. And not sucked, but it's hasn't held me. I'm sorry. It just
You're referring to Black Ops 4?
yeah. I've come back. I come back for the zombies. I do that whole 120 whatever the fuck gig it is download just to play the new map of zombies whenever it comes out.
Mhm.
But it just was such a waste of money.
See, I feel like for me, like it definitely is a waste of money now because like I could just watch it on YouTube. Like I've
Yeah,
already seen the Easter eggs done by like somebody else. Like I don't.
yeah,
There's no purpose for me to play the map. Like I already know how everything goes to this point,
yeah. I mean, you got the
and
story, yeah.
and on top of it, what sucks is like I've noticed here recently, like this has been happening with every video game here recently. It's spoilers, like leaks, shit that's just like getting sent out that shouldn't be sent out. Like Mortal Kombat, their roster was leaked months before the game even released. Like
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
ridiculous.
I mean, it is fucking stupid. It is happening a lot. I was gonna say though, during the time of Black Ops 4 and even fucking now, Battlefield 5 came out.
Hmm.
Fucking ran great. Loved how it looked. Fun gameplay. It's a good Battlefield. I'm ready for a modern day Battlefield to go back to Battlefield 4. But after we got done with Battlefield 5, we downloaded Battlefield 4, and we've been playing Battlefield 4 for like,
Oh
I mean,
yeah, I
I
liked it
mean,
a
we were
lot
going
more.
hard. Yeah, but
I was
Battlefield
killing it. The one game I
fun.
got
Yeah.
64 kills and 9 deaths. It was nuts.
Well,
Jesus.
they still had the Levolution. The
Yeah,
game still looks fucking great. The only problem is there was like 2 servers that you could play on that were full of people.
yeah.
I mean, it was a fucking great game, and it just didn't have any interest in going back to Call of Duty. So hopefully, Modern Warfare will change that.
Fingers
I
Hopefully,
think
crossed. We'll find out.
I think it will. Oh, have y'all seen the updated like customization settings for the weapons?
yeah,
Like it's extremely in depth now.
yeah, yeah. I'm excited about that. And then also, there's the fucking Siege update, I believe, coming this month.
Yeah,
We get
the week we're
2
on our
new
cruise.
ops. Yeah, fuck it. I don't care. Siege has been pissing me off.
Yeah.
Oh, you were on last night with that toxic ass game.
Me?
No, you
No,
weren't. You left.
I went to bed.
Oh, we had a game. We hopped into casual because we didn't want to do ranked, and we hadn't been in casual in forever. And the other team just fucking all breach charges themselves at once,
Jesus.
minus one guy, and he tried coming back to ace it, and I popped him in the fucking head. I think. I mean, he got 3 of us. I mean, he almost had it. But yeah, I'm excited to see the 2 new ops. I don't know really what they are. I don't think they've leaked too much, but they did leak a little bit of the rework of that canal map.
Is that
And
what they're doing? They're doing a rework and not a new map.
oh yeah, I think this whole year is all 4 of the maps they're putting out are just reworks.
Reworks.
So like
I'm
right
not
now they're reworking
complaining,
K-Anal.
but K-anal.
K-Anal. I'm excited for it though. I hope they put new guns in there because I got tired of Who was it? Knock and Warden. They have the same guns. There's no new weapons with them.
They're not even good ops. The last four ops are just not good ops.
I kind of feel that way too. Nock's cool. I like her character design. I don't really know how I feel about her ability.
Their gadgets are useless. Mozzie's is the only one that's decent. Just his gadget.
Yeah, I like Cavi a lot, and I've tried using Nock because I like the stealthiness. And I guess it's
Yeah.
nice if you're rushing. I guess Nock's nice because she doesn't get spotted by the cameras and she's slow. Anyways, fuck Siege. Siege sucks. They're ruining it. Fuck you, UV.
I haven't played it since the last time that I played it with y'all.
Yeah. We should get on. I fucking love that game.
I just don't play it for some reason.
Yeah.
Like I enjoy playing it whenever I play it. Like I have a lot of fun with it, but I just don't play it.
Dude, I took a hard fucking break from it, and then I finished The Witcher 3. I went through that recently, and I did all the DLC, beat it in like 74 hours or something like that, and then I just dove back into. I think it was after that. Now I played Plague's Tale, and after a Plague Tale, I dove back into Siege on rank hard, and I just couldn't get off the fucking game. Hey, you done anything new with your car, Josh?
As far as just
Uh,
in
what
general,
what kind of car do you have? Let the people know. Let the few listeners we have know.
okay. Well,
Shout it
you
from the
see,
rooftops.
you see, you see. No, I'm just kidding.
No, no, no.
uh, it is a 2017 Ford Mustang GT. It is automatic transmission, the 6 speed. This is
Oh,
before they made the 10 speeds that are currently like hard shitting on everybody else.
does that make you mad?
No, actually,
Okay. It sounded like it made you mad.
like honestly, for stock, like the 10 speeds are incredible. Like they're very fucking capable cars, and you can make it a 10-second car with just like doing just like three things. My
Yeah.
car, I have to do a fuck ton of stuff. Honestly, I have to put in a lot of money, probably a little bit shy of like 8,000 to even come close to like looking at 10 seconds being reasonable. And a 2018 owner that has a 10 speed just has to spend like maybe $1,000 tops.
I really thought you were gonna cut your number in half. I wasn't expecting 1/8 of the price.
Yeah,
That's
no,
crazy.
it's a huge difference. The new motor in the 2018 and up is a lot more efficient.
Ridiculous.
But the downside to it is people don't know the limits of the motor right now. So a lot of them have already been like shitting on themselves.
Yeah.
And the motor that I have in my car is like it's already proven. Like I know what I can do with this motor. So I know how far I can push it before I need to go like do all the shit to get to the next step. So I have
Yeah.
like a really good base laid out in front of me of like, what to work with and what to do and when not to do shit.
Yeah. Have you
So,
you've ordered some parts, haven't you?
the only stuff that I ever ordered for the Mustang so
Motors.
far is the two back rims and the two tires.
Okay.
Um, the only other thing that I did was I got anxious and I got tired of having a super quiet exhaust, so I cut off the resonator.
Yeah.
And then the option was to go to like AutoZone or fucking O'Reilly's and buy pipe and like clamp it together. And
I'll give
then
you some pipe.
we decided to just take it to a muffler shop, and
Yeah.
the guy just welded on like two straight pipes and it was fine.
Damn.
But the time period where I didn't have an exhaust on my car was insane. Like I could not explain to you how fucking loud this car got. Turning it on made me so uncomfortable because like I would turn this bitch on in the morning and like cold start with no exhaust on is like just screaming,
Yeah.
fucking screaming. And like I revved it and I barely revved it to about 3,000 and then like I felt like I was gonna get the cops called on me because like the neighbor's gonna be like, "Yo, this fucking Mustang's over here like revving his shit, super fucking loud and obnoxious. It's disturbing us all." I'm gonna be like, "Okay,"
Sorry,
but
eh? Turn into a
but
Canadian. Just be
It's not
super
his
polite.
fault. He's Canadian.
Oh, he's such a sweetheart, though. Never mind.
we have to leave him alone. He's
Yeah.
too nice.
Fucking
Um,
Canadians. They're so sweet. Anyways, go ahead.
but I have to admit though, like after an hour of just like being really uncomfortable with the volume, I got adjusted to it, and I like honestly fell in love with how the car sounded because it just made such a like loud. It like whenever I was driving down the road, it felt like I had a whole fucking like just band behind me of just nothing but like trumpets and fucking just they're just like blaring their horns behind me as I'm like driving and accelerating. It just sounded so insane. It was just loud
Yeah.
as shit though.
Have you done any
But
more of the drag races lately?
no, I haven't gone since my last thing that I posted of the last time I went, which was a couple of months ago, probably in
Yeah.
September.
Did you win that one?
Well, I don't go for like racing. I
I
go
thought
for
I.
like times.
Okay, okay, that's what it was. That's what
I
it
go for
was.
times whenever I go for the drag strip. Um, just to kind of like gauge where the car is and if I'm like learning the car more, what I can do to like better run the car.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw the video you sent them to me. They were pretty cool.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought you were racing somebody down the strip. I don't know why.
No, no, what you call it? I had a couple of friends that were there on the first trip that were racing against each other. One was in a Mustang, the other one was in a Corvette.
Hmm.
Nice.
Um,
Who won?
it traded. It depended on who left the light first. So whoever left the light first won.
Who won the most?
The Mustang.
Fucking right, it did.
It
Fuck
was.
you, Chevy. You hear that? You hear? Get your Chevy bullshit out of here.
Well, Chevy did clap cheeks with the
Fuck
C8,
off.
so
Josh, shut up.
I
I actually like. I
I
really
own
like Corvettes.
I
I was just getting hyped for no reason.
I own a Mustang. I mean, I'm saying this about a Corvette, and I'm a Mustang owner.
No,
But
I
like,
actually nobody else does. I like the new Corvette. I'm not a fan of the tail end,
Mm,
but I like the design of the front.
I like
it's
the old
growing on me.
Corvettes.
The more
Yeah,
that I see the back end of this new Corvette, the more it's growing on me. Like
I
the rest of the
haven't looked
Corvette, I
at it
think looks
minus
great.
when you posted it, and when I saw you post it, I was like, I actually like it. But that's how I felt about the fucking Gladiator. The Gladiator came out, and everybody's like, I'm like part of a Jeep community page, and they're like, oh, this is a fucking joke, ha 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 ha. And I'm like, I actually like it.
It's kind of pretty.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
It's like the
It's a
SSR.
four door without the back. I mean, essentially, it's a four-door Wrangler with the top off, and then they fucking seal it off. I mean, it's kind of more money for less. The fucking small ass bed, but it looks nice as hell. I love the Gladiator. I'm sorry, I talked about this in the last episode.
Yeah, we did.
I can't help it. I really like the Gladiator.
Yeah, no, I agree. No, the whole card talk has got me thinking about the skit we talked about earlier.
I don't know what you're talking about. We talked earlier.
You're an asshat.
I don't talk to you outside of this.
You're
I
right.
honestly, I've
It's
never
just
met you
this.
outside
We
of this.
literally. That's not true.
I don't
um,
know this guy.
Stranger danger.
Yeah.
No, but we were thinking about doing the skit where we'll play just a
Can't
random car revving its
can't
engine.
reveal all of it.
Well, no, obviously there will be some secrets, but it's an audio
Okay.
skit. I'll say that much. It's an
Look, I just
audio
want to make sure
skit.
you can't be Penn and Teller up in here giving away everybody's tricks.
Well, the
There's
good thing about pen and
ASMR involved,
what?
guaranteed.
Can you get the ASMR the fuck out of here?
We could totally do an ASMR podcast.
Yeah, we'll just do a whole episode where we whisper. New skit, just came up with it.
There we go. 2 skits down. Tune in
New
next
skit.
time.
All right, but what was the car idea that you were talking about? Tell
No,
the people.
we'll play basically an audio segment, 10 seconds, and our
Click the button
guests
on my mic.
and Jared will guess the car make or model. Make and model? Make and model.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that'll
mean,
be
really, if you
interesting.
can just guess the fucking car.
Yeah, that too.
You're sitting here like, it's a V6.
Hey, you never know. Some people, are attuned to
Yeah.
engine
Some people
noises.
are. I don't know shit about cars, Matt. I see a
Alright.
fucking Jeep. I know Jeeps. And then I see another Jeep and I go, hey, that's a nice Jeep. I
I'll
see
mix
a
some
Corvette.
Jeeps in there for you.
Nice. I see a McLaren, I get a boner. That's about it. See cars and I go, ooh, that's nice.
You're
And
gonna
that's it.
have to study up, Jared.
You're gonna have to suck my cock,
Oh,
Matt.
It's
ironic.
not part of the skit.
Rim me, Matt. Rim me.
Rims are part of the skit.
Jesus fuck. I can't win.
No, you cannot.
I'm not
Wow.
saying anything else the rest of the podcast. I'm done.
Well, that's fine. They can just
Josh, you
listen
can
to me
take
do
my
music.
role.
Good. I was gonna continue to talk about car stuff.
All right, welcome to Totally Insensitive Podcast with your host Josh.
Good evening,
know
ladies
what?
and gentlemen. And on tonight's news, we're going to be presenting you the weather. Tonight's
No,
forecast is looking like a
no.
whole lot of fuck
Shut the
you,
fuck
Jared.
up. Get the
We're
fuck
going to
out of my podcast.
bring you down.
Leave. Get
Nah,
out.
nah. You ain't
Nah,
telling me
boo.
to get out. Nah, you gonna get out.
All
Oh
right.
god, you're loud.
So you guys have been talking nonstop about this music.
Fuck off. Don't are you about to come at Slipknot right now?
No, I just haven't listened to it.
Okay. Okay. I was just about to say. Unsainted
I
and
like
Soul Heard.
Slipknot. I just haven't
Do
listened to
you?
it.
Do you?
Slipknot.
All I hear you talk about fucking Miley Cyrus, Whitney Houston. I mean, I
What do
just
you
get sick
mean?
of it.
Miley Cyrus,
Bet you're a
Biggie
Beatles
Smalls.
fan.
Yeah, the Beatles
Fucking
are the
gay.
bomb. I got their record right here.
Hey, actually, Josh will agree with you on that one, though, not me. Josh is a Beatles fan.
Beatles
I
are the bomb.
Right?
V shirt, not
Beatles.
A shirt.
I
V
don't know
shirt.
if it's that I don't dislike them necessarily. I just feel like they're not as good as people make them out to be. Like everybody fucking has a
I
rock
think
on their
that's
cock.
correct. I mean,
Yeah.
but I
I
mean,
think
like at the same time, it's just like a huge hype train, like everything.
yeah, that's it. And I think if it wasn't there like that, like if everybody wasn't dick rides for the Beatles, because everybody's like, I love the Beatles, and I'm like, name some songs. I'm curious, what songs do you like? I'm like, one where they talk about a yellow submarine. I'm like, yellow
Yellow
submarine, yes, yeah.
Submarine. Hey Jude.
Yeah. And I'm just like, Jesus fuck. No, new Slipknot. New Slipknot's fucking tight.
I haven't
Alright.
heard the new one that just got released today.
Now I haven't listened to it either. I don't remember what the fuck is it called?
Birth of the Cruel. It's
Birth?
a vertical video, apparently.
A vertical video.
Hold
That's what
on.
it says.
Looking this up. Slipknot. Birth.
Birth of the Cruel.
We are not your kind. I wish that's what they did. Alright. I'm gonna start this, I guess.
Hold on. Let's try to sync the starts as best as we can. Get a countdown from like 3.
I'm at 2 seconds. You know, we're gonna edit that whole last bit out. Matt?
I'll think about it.
Just the waiting on silence.
All right, I'm listening.
Okay, I'm going.
All right.
Interesting.
Honestly, Matt, since you hate Slipknot, I'm just gonna count on you to talk while I listen to the song.
All right. Well, I'm gonna post a link to the video in the description of the
Okay,
podcast,
yeah.
so people can watch along. And
Yeah, because I'm sure they're gonna click on the link versus just going Slipknot, new song.
hey, I'm trying to help the people. Well, it's
Yeah,
interesting.
whatever.
I'll say that.
There's a bunch of pictures, flashing lights.
Yeah.
I like the music video.
It's like in that retrograde, like kind of phased out. Like if you squint really hard at the TV, and the colors get all weird. I mean, the audio's good. It's Slipknot. You can tell it's Slipknot. Is it the same like images? Is it on a loop?
It feels like it right
Yeah,
now.
It's
there it
totally on a
goes.
loop.
Alright, so the song's really good, but this is completely gonna suck just listening to dead silence.
It'll be fine. We're talking. Like I said, they're gonna stop. They're gonna go watch it. Audience at home, please go watch it, so you know what we're talking about.
We did
Now, I haven't even seen the new Mask yet.
The new Mask. For some reason, I don't know why, but when you said that, it made me think of the movie The Mask. It's pretty good though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not the biggest fan of Slipknot, but I can dig it. Hi, everybody. Just wanted to say that, yeah, I'm not going to post a video to that Slipknot song. If you really give a shit, just go look it up. Slipknot, Birth of the Cruel. It's a pretty good music video, pretty good song. But most people don't care, so check it out. Don't check it out. Do whatever you want. Alright, let's get back to the cast.
I think out of the songs that they've shown from the new album, this is probably like number 3 on the list for me.
There's a whole
So it's in
album.
last.
There's 3 songs
No.
on the album.
Yeah, there's 3 songs out right now. So
No, I think there's 4, right?
no, it's Unsainted, and I could be wrong. I might. I think it's Unsainted, Soul Firth, and Birth of the Cruel. Not. Oh, I need to go to my music.
What was it? We talked about this last time. Tool had a new album come out too.
Yeah, Tool's got a new album. Fucking Bad Evans put out their new album Finding God Before God Finds Me, and it is great.
You were playing that yesterday,
Also,
right?
yeah, it was. Nah,
That's pretty good.
it's Birth of the Cruel, Soul Firth, and Unsainted are the 3 that's out right now.
Yeah, I would definitely go check those out. Viewers at home.
Dude, another good one. Fuck, what was I listening to? Oh, YBM Corday. I think Sam told me to listen to him, and I ended up checking him out. He was really good. I don't know. I've been on a metal kick lately, though, so I haven't been doing a ton of rap. Bro, I'm still on Locksmith. Locksmith's Ali album. And JID.
I have not listened
DiCaprio
to
too.
it. It's just funny how there's like waves of music that come out.
Alright.
You know, it's like pop punk, then rap,
That's pretty
then
much
pop.
the song. I'm stopping the song. I got like 30 seconds left.
And now we're back on metal. It's an interesting music video, though. I think it's pretty cool. The way they get the visuals.
It is definitely a loop, for sure.
Oh, it's totally a loop. You can stare at it for 5 seconds and get the whole gist of the video.
Imagine that on psychedelic drugs.
I know. I kind of got like spaced into it for a second.
My eyes felt weird.
Imagine all the people.
Yeah.
Glad I decided to start talking. I was like, I can't. I was like, I'm not really listening to the song. I'm thinking about the cast. Do it. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's 4 that I'm pretty sure.
I'm telling you, Josh, there's not. You might be thinking of what was it? I think you're thinking of something from their last album, the Negative one. Besides that, all the songs.
When did that come out?
The Negative one came out with 2014. Yeah, that one's old.
Damn.
But All Out Life, is that what you're talking about?
That one, yeah.
That might be. That actually could be part of that.
It is, because like they literally say we are not your kind. And
yeah, they do. They do.
The main breakdown of that song.
Why did they put a single out in 2018?
Probably just to get music out.
I just wish they'd fucking finish the album. All Hope Is Gone 10th anniversary.
But between Unsainted and All Out Life, I don't know if I could pick between the 2. I like both of them.
Well, they also have done, I think, Soul Firth is my favorite. And then All Out Life, Unsainted. You know, I have to listen to Birth of Cruel again, but that might be last. Slipknot, new album. I kind of want to see if they've said when it's coming out. What the songs are. We're Not Your Kind, August 9th. Oh, shit! We're Not Your Kind, full of experimentation. I want to see the song list. Phone's about to fucking fall. I mean, we talked about the future of the cast. You told them the car segment.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about the future skit. We're just trying to come up with some, really good quality skits to make people laugh or keep up, interested in what we're doing. And we killed a whole.
Matt's so considerate.
We talk through the whole cast and we talk about a lot of stuff, and it'd just be nice to have something that we do every week that I would look forward to. It'd be kind of fun.
I mean, we can talk about your hatred for the homosexuals every week. I wouldn't mind that. It entertains me.
I
how
don't
wrong
hate
you are,
homosexuals.
But you said it last week.
I did not.
I'll ask Sam. Sam said otherwise, though.
Okay. Well, is Sam gay?
Okay. I don't think so.
Then he can't speak for the homosexuals. I did not say that.
You hate Darren.
I've never
either
met
because
Darren.
he's gay or he's black. You tell me.
I have black friends. And gay friends.
Do you?
I do.
Do you?
I do.
You call them the N-word when you're around them at a bar?
Nope.
You sure? There's not one story about that?
He's not my friend.
Oh,
He's
it's
a
because he's
coworker.
black. Yeah.
That's different.
Wow.
That's not even my
So
fault.
the truth comes
Or
out.
he
I
says it's
had
not his fault.
I had a little
Oh
too much to
man.
drink.
It was natural selection.
Oh,
he
so
said.
there is an incident that this did happen. Now you're confessing to this.
I
Interesting.
have no secrets,
Now,
Jared.
guys, imagine how he feels about the homosexuals.
Now let me break this down before Jared creates a false image of my name.
I want the people to know you, not this
The
image
real
you're
That's
trying
what
to
I'm
put out to
doing.
them.
So we went out,
Not this false
me
image.
and some coworkers,
Exposed.
and one of them is in fact African American. He drove us, and his radio didn't work, and we were on our way back, and I was a little slammered, and
Did you just call him your friend?
I said some coworkers.
Oh, okay. Anyways, go ahead. Continue.
Someone's not
Sorry, I
listening.
just heard you wrong.
So,
No,
anyways,
absolutely not. I'm right on this song list, though. I kind of just
anyways,
chime back in.
he didn't have any music, so we were just kind of shooting the shit, and then we started talking about music and rappers and bands, and I proceeded to call this African American gentleman my N word.
What
Not
word's that?
not hard R, soft
did.
A.
When you told me the story, there was like 4 R's on the end of that
There were
motherfucker.
not.
I was like, damn.
There were not.
Yeah. All right, hold on. I want to go back to the previous subject. I just looked up the set list for "We Are Not Your Kind," and All Out Life is not part of it.
Interesting.
They had said something, and I remembered. I have a guy at my work who's like a crazy fucking metalhead, and I forgot he had told me that, but he said that it's just kind of a single they were putting out. It's gonna be part of no album,
Hmm.
which is interesting. But anyways, back to you calling black people the N word with 4 R's.
Nope, that never happened, and that's the end of the conversation. So, Jared.
Oh, you're done?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Josh, keep it
Yeah.
real. You got any plugs? You want anybody to follow you anywhere?
Well, if you would like to follow me, just to kind of keep tabs on the Mustang, I do have an Instagram. It's at my Simplify. Simplify like the Marine Corps motto, and just literally throw in my in front of it. It's all one word.
You can also see photos of him protesting the illegal immigrants coming into Texas. He is a big Trump fan. He wants to build the wall. So if you guys want to see how bad the wall really is, says Josh, you can check there. Also, he's Mexican.
Yeah.
Which makes it okay.
Makes it perfectly okay.
Oh boy.
Double standards. I believe in it.
Jared, what you got?
Not shit, because I don't need these people knowing my personal life.
You're right. You're right. Well, if you want to know, if you want to keep up to dates on the podcast and where we're at and what we're doing, you can follow us on Twitter at OFFTIP Podcast, official tip podcast. Or you can follow me on Twitch at Sir_Maverick and Twitter at _Maverick.
You guys have a beautiful night, day. Us insensitive cunts are getting the fuck out of here. I'm going to go and punch a child.
I'm gonna go take a nap.
Do serious drugs. And hopefully OD. Anyways, take care.
I'm gonna do one of those three.
Bye, Jared.